My name's Emily Bondor, and I own and operate the Santa Cruz Bee Company here in Santa Cruz, California. I've been working with honeybees for about a decade, and in that time, I have learned so much from the bees about teamwork and power sharing. There's this concept of the hive mind, and there's this wisdom of the hive, and I really wanted to share a little bit about that in a TEDx talk. So I first was inspired on this subject when reading Dr. Thomas Seeley's book, Honeybee Democracy, which is all about the collective decision-making process within a honeybee hive when they are reproducing, also known as swarming, and looking for a new home. So together in this process, the bees work to build consensus and have group decision making. And it's, like in the title, a very democratic process. So the bees have this egalitarian decision making process where they all essentially kind of vote and collectively decide on what is best. And so this hive mind in the honeybee hive, it expresses that there's a culture of shared equity. And every individual will work together towards these shared goals of the betterment of the hive. And so I know, as we all do, that humans aren't always like this. We sometimes are very egotistical, selfish, working towards our very own goals and not always thinking about what is best for the collective. And so the honeybee's ability to power share and to work together could really teach us a lot about more effective democracy. And so the reason that this is also so inspiring is that the bees are thinking ahead always. They have this seventh generation mindset. So any given forager bee that is out collecting nectar, that most of that food she won't eat herself. That will be for future generations. Similarly, when the bees are raising their young, when they're getting their hive ready for winter, the bees only live about 6 weeks. So most of what they do is for future generations. And so there's this beautiful model of sustainable living and this seventh generation mindset of kind of thinking about how do we create a healthy, positive environment for the future. And there is a lot that we could learn from the bees around that when considering topics like climate change and political unrest and ways that we can work together better.